Stacey and J Sbu.
And we want to take you to a moment that we've been trying to get you to get to for a while. We just haven't had time. We've been busy giving away money left, right, and center. But I think today's the perfect day to just sit back and maybe call today Thank You Day. A place of gratitude is where we want to take you, vandaag.
So look, obviously, in the moment, you were raised correctly by your parents, by your aunties. You must always say thank you and please and all those kinds of things. But there are moments that happen and they're quick, they're fleeting. And then maybe years later, you recall and you're like, sure, man, like if you got that person's number, you can always pop them a WhatsApp and be like, thank you so much for the thing that you did. But you take a moment, you remember, you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. And maybe you didn't even get to actually say thank you at the time because time moved you forward. But, like those moments, those, and there are all these people who do these things all the time, these little things, and it just makes your life better.
Yeah. Listen, we must never underestimate the power of saying thank you. It costs nothing, but it just means everything. I'm actually thinking of someone right now. There's a guy, security guard, at my old complex. His name is Sianda. During probably one of the most darkest seasons of my life, when I was really at the bottom of the barrel, so bad that at some point I had to borrow 100 Rand from Usianda to get through the day or to move, with some petrol in the car. And he gave me that 100 Rand, but he also told me, Sbu, the season that you are going through right now is something that you can get yourself out of. And we had many, many conversations. He was very supportive. And I never got the chance to say thank you because I moved out of that place, right? And today I'd like to say to the security guard of Central Park, thank you, bro. Thank you. And now we are here alive and moving, and it's all because of what he said and what he did. He never judged me for that 100 Rand. He never told anyone.
See, and that's it. Like monetary value aside, $100. Yeah. What is $100, right? But it's more the connection behind it. So it doesn't have to be like a huge, grand, sweeping gesture either. And we are looking for those stories from you today. So maybe it was, I don't know, a teacher in primary school. Maybe it was a nice person when you didn't have 5 Rand for parking and they were like, it's cool, I got it, I'll pay for the ticket. Like whoever and whichever context. We're just taking a moment to say thank you to a particular person who, when you needed help, they popped up out of nowhere and they showed you a little bit of kindness.
And on the line, Anonymous, welcome to East Coast Radio. How are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Hey, we're trying to get by on a Monday, trying to make Monday meaningful. And thank you for joining us, right, and being a part of this conversation. Who would you like to say thank you to?
Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to Stacey and J Sbu because the topic hit home.
Babes. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'd like to say thank you to Sitimbile, and she works at Food Lovers in Kenobia Mall.
Yeah.
And she's done something so amazing for me. So I was literally there on last week Tuesday doing their Tuesday buck sale. And I went there looking for flowers and then ended up seeing like a few other things that they had on sale. So I decided, okay, I'm going to grab the bananas, I'm going to grab the oranges. And as I went to the cashier, like I knew my phone was dead. I needed to make a payment, and I couldn't remember how much was in the bank account. So all I simply did was, like I said, can I tap for a small amount? And then she says, okay, let's try it. And then we did. It went through. And I said, I have cash, so can I use the balance as cash? So she was like, no problem. So we counted it up, and I was like around under 5 Rand short. And I was like so embarrassed because, of course, the last thing you want to do is not have money at the till with like a few stuff. And so I said, okay, can I return one of the items? And she's like, you sure you want to do that? Okay. I said, yes, please. And she was so kind, and she's like, you don't have to do that. I'm like, no, I really have to do this because I don't have money.
Yeah.
And I'm still like looking around through my bag, and then I see people queuing up. And of course, you don't want to be that person that's holding up the queue because you don't have money. So eventually, like she just says, can I help you pay for this? So she decides to pull out her money from her tips, and she paid that little 5 Rand for me. But for me, it wasn't just 5 Rand. For me, it was... Can she ever be so kind to do that? Like, who would take money out of their bills to pay for my origins?
And you don't get that a lot, hey?
Not at all.
People are not easy with giving what belongs to them to other people. But you also saying thank you. acknowledging this kindness is inspiring more of it. You know what I mean? So, what a beautiful story. Anonymous.
It is so precious, and I think she deserves to get acknowledged because of what she's done. I don't think a lot of people are prepared to take their own tips to pay for somebody else to have something. And what an amazing thing to do for somebody, even working at the store. Instead of me exchanging it and the store losing money, that she'd rather actually pay that forward. So I really am grateful for her.
That's very cool.
Beautiful.
Thank you for sharing, Anonymous. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's so nice.
Thank you.
So, but you see, this is exactly it, right? People are doing kind things all the time, and again, not necessarily huge, sweeping, grand gestures, little bits. And these are the things that stick with you. So we asked you if you would like to say thank you to anybody today on 061 792 9495. And wouldn't you know it, you did.
I'm that go-to person for almost everything. If it's not money, it's food. Not school fees, it's clothes to go somewhere. It's vacation, it's bus fare. Oh, you're a father, wees genadig. It's almost everything. Then it's this, it's that, and the other. Maybe they're sick, they want to have bus fare to go to the hospital. Oh, you're a Katela, I'm fed up. But I have to help, man. I must help. Mother Teresa,
That's
would
it.
help.
Hey, Stacey and J Sbu, it's Michelle. You know, we don't really get a chance or the opportunity to thank the important people in our lives who are there for us on a daily. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you guys, Stacey and J Sbu, and the entire ECR crew for being our besties, for making us laugh on our melancholy days, for keeping us safe and informed with the news and traffic, for the music that gets our two left feet dancing, and our squeaky voices singing, thinking that we're simply the best like Tina Turner. Thank you, ECR, for filling our days with hilarity, cachinnation, energy, mirth, and mischievous fun. We love you guys, and thank you.
Love you too, man. Listen, one of my favorite lines is that a life filled with gratitude is a life that never stops finding a reason to smile. Just thank you. Yo, it's getting teary up in here. I wasn't expecting it to be so emotional, but now, hey, guys, what's going on? It's getting all mushy.
Stacey and J Sbu on East Coast Radio.